And so this video begins at my hometown theme park. And we begin this video in the Busch Gardens parking lot, straight ahead, inside of the park, that building. Current day, that's the cheetah hunt area. You can see the cheetah hunt track right behind it. That building right there is the Clydesdale Stables, the former Anheuser-Busch Budweiser horse stables. Back when Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch, owned the park, they had the horses here. Yesterday I showed on my Instagram a picture of myself inside this building with the Anheuser-Busch Budweiser wagon that used to sit inside there. That was my first visit to Busch Gardens back in the year 2000. And I just came from St. Louis, Missouri and took the Budweiser Anheuser-Busch original brewery tour and got to meet all the horses up there. So I thought I'd show this first off just to show you that back when Budweiser Anheuser-Busch was still here, the horses were inside this building. Now they keep the cheetahs in there, the real life cheetahs. And I have been invited out to Busch Gardens tonight for their food and wine festival. They're having a little media night. They're gonna have a little party for us, so we get to try all the foods and all the beverages. Food and Wine Festival happening March 7th through May 18th. And a first look at the concert lineup for Food and Wine. Check this out. We've got Montgomery Gentry. We've got Starship featuring Mickey Thomas, Sister Hazel, Flo Rida, Joe Nichols, Louis Fonzi, The Commodores, Easton Corbin, Edwin McCain, Soulja Boy, Village People, wow, Michael Ray, Fuel and Lit, Plain White Tees, Blackberry Smoke, Mitchell Timpani and Graham Barham, Third Eye Blind, Robin Thicke, Grand Funk Railroad, TBD, Hoobastank, and Justin Moore. That's happening every weekend here, starting March 7th through Saturday, May 17th. And the park is open till 10 p.m. tonight. That's pretty good for March. And I scanned in my annual pass. We've got Food and Wine facade here already, a nice little photo opportunity. This event tonight for Food and Wine for myself kicks off much later, but I wanted to come inside the park first and ride some roller coasters. Alligator ahead. Wow. He's got his mouth open. Looks like he's like nodding his head. He's like, welcome to the video. Oh, look, he's missing a foot there. I think I remember you, big guy. And we come all the way to the back of the park. Kumba, which means beast in Swahili, is temporarily, according to this sign, is temporarily out of service. But it's been down, I think, for a couple of weeks. If you've never ridden Kumba, wow. One of my favorites back here. The 90s coaster opened April 20th, 1993. It's the one with the corkscrew, very iconic corkscrew. When this opened up back in 93, I believe it was Florida's tallest roller coaster and fastest for a long time. It held that record, and it is currently, because they closed Scorpion last year, because they closed that, it is now Busch Gardens' oldest roller coaster, not operating today. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time. I am Tampa J. I love roller coasters. I love Busch Gardens. It's good to be out here. I want to ride a roller coaster today. Not so sure which one yet. I thought I was going to ride Kumba. I totally forgot until I got here that it's closed, so we can't do that. And there are some rumors. Now, I'm just going to call this, I'm not going to go too much into this, but I've heard from a few people now that Kumba is problematic and it may never reopen. That it may reopen and go away soon. So that is a rumor right now. And if that happens, well, we just lost two roller coasters, two legendary roller coasters within Busch Gardens in less than a year. So that would suck. So let's hope that stays around. Let's hope they were able to fix it. Now, if they don't fix it, this side of the park becomes a blank canvas. Maybe they'll put a new roller coaster in. Now, that's just a rumor, but you heard it here. There are rumors that Kumba may not reopen, and if it does, I'll come back and ride it. Yeah, much ahead. So, just wanted to start off with that. We're gonna go to the Food and Wine event tonight. I'm gonna make that the bulk of the video. We're gonna try some food, maybe some wine. There's more than food and wine there. There's also beer and cocktails, all kinds of stuff. I'm really excited that Busch Gardens has invited us out for this party tonight. So thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Sit back, relax, We're gonna ride a roller coaster together, got the GoPro. There's much ahead. Now we can't go beyond this point here. Kumba, the last time I rode it, I believe was about a year and a few months ago. Actually, it was October 30th, 2023. Now I specifically remember the date because that was Dr. Paul Bearer Day. Dr. Paul Bearer was Tampa Bay's ghost host for today's Creature Feature. He was on a show called Creature Feature, and when I say that for my Creature Features, that's where I get it from. And I did a whole episode about how Dr. Paul Bearer was out here doing a special on Kumba, and I'll put that video in the description below. But that was the last time I believe I rode it, did a POV. That was a fun special day. So with all that being said, I really hope I get to ride it one more time. There's a lot of history right here with Kumba, the 90s roller coaster. Also have to point out that the Congo River Rapids, which sits right below Kumba, is also closed today as well. You can see some of the track at Kumba right there. One of my favorite water raft rides. It's been forever since I rode that. Congo River Rapids. You get soaked. And I'm pointing out some park updates as I go. I don't remember seeing this awesome tiger sculpture here, this wood carving. It's got flowers on it, and of course, it's right across from the tiger exhibit. That's really neat. And it's right in front of the Coca-Cola Freestyle stand. Actually, I think this whole stand right here is brand new. There you go, park update. Roar. And a few weeks ago, I was out here for Mardi Gras. And as is now, SheiKra is closed for maintenance. Check this out. There's like a bucket lift out there on the track on the 90-degree drop. You see it? It's yellow. There's a couple guys out there working. Also, there's a crane right there. That's pretty cool to see. The last time I was here, I rode Tigris, which is open today. I don't think I'll ride Tigris today because I rode it last time. And also closed for maintenance, Stanley Falls Flu, the drop ride. The rivers run dry. Oh man, 2 water rides closed today. Falcon's Fury's open. What am I gonna ride? I just did Tigris over here last time. Maybe I'll go all the way back up to the front of the park and ride Montu, because I also heard, also closed right now, is Iron Gwazi. So not a lot of options here on this Friday. Falcon's Fury is currently only a 5-minute wait, and it's been a while since I've ridden it. This is such a rush. The adrenaline you get when you fall, yeah. And you hang there for a good 5-6 seconds. Oh yeah. They loved it. All right, much ahead, literally. Oh, here we go. Woo! You let loose like you're gonna die. Yeah, let loose. Now, I am totally limp right now, totally loose. Woo! Yeah! Woo! That's amazing. And Scorpion is still here. They have yet to do anything with the closed roller coaster. Such a classic. Oh man, I miss it. Darn. I have an hour until the Food and Wine media event kicks off. My phone is about to die. I had a busy day at work, my regular 9 to 5, forgot to plug in my phone, and I need my phone because Busch Gardens specifically asked me to share Instagram posts tonight for the event. They don't always do that, but they specifically wanted us to share a couple stories in the Instagram and hashtag Busch Gardens. And if my phone dies, also for many reasons, that's not a good thing. It's the 21st century, I need it. So yeah, I'm gonna go outside the park. I parked in preferred parking, charged my phone a little bit. I got about an hour, so thankfully I got here a little early. But first, wait a minute, wait for it. Are you guys ready? Do you see them? Oh my gosh, twinkling in the twilight. Flamingo! And right here is the official invite for tonight's event. Busch Gardens has asked me to do 1 Instagram post, a minimum of 1. I typically do that for my videos, so that will happen tomorrow. Also, they want 3 Instagram stories at Busch Gardens. Also, if you're a TikToker, you can do that too. And also they provide the tags. That's what they're doing here. They're helping promote their event. That's why they invite the media people. We're gonna see a lot of media people tonight. And to take with me to my car, nice little ice cold beverage here at Coaster Coffee Company. They probably serve Starbucks. Iced coffee, black. That's what I like. And check it out, Montu. So I've been inside of my car charging my phone, got a good charge now. The event is about to kick off. Had to clear my throat there. It is actually the opening day of Food and Wine Festival. I just put that together. Today is the 7th, so first day and kickoff party right here. And right over here, across from the tram station at the front of the park, right there is the event check-in. And here we are, my credentials, a single day comp ticket. I used my annual pass to get in the park before. Now I'm using the single day comp ticket. They asked us to do that even if we have an annual pass. Media event right there, nice little lanyard, and a 5-item sampler card, which you can purchase this when you come out. I'll give you the rundown. We're gonna show the food, we're gonna try it. Also at 6 o'clock, they said they're brand new park president. Yeah, a little update. There is a new president here at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. He will be speaking at 6, so here we go. We're going in. And welcome to the first day of Food and Wine. Just past the Springs Tap Room, the former Hospitality House, Anheuser-Busch Hospitality House, is the festival walkway. We got our food and wine back here. The festival walkway will open at noon Friday through Sunday. So Food and Wine is only open Friday through Sunday until May. Savor the moment. Nice little photo opportunity. If you take a screenshot, it'll last longer. Oh, look at the flowers. That's a nice display there. I like the use of pallet work. Those are pallets. Look what they did there. They made a planter and planted around the tree. Very nice. And they did that all the way down here. Each tree is like that. It looks like we have Jamaica. Also, I see some Colombia over there. Ooh, I like what they're doing here. And this is booth number 1. They're selling smoked jerk chicken and sauteed Jamaican callaloo. I think I pronounced that right. Braised Swiss chard onions, garlic, red bell pepper, and Scotch bonnet. I'm gonna try the callaloo. It looks like it's $7.99 if you want to buy it individually, but that's a punch for me. All right, thank you so much. Oh wow, that looks good. We've got meat, rice, and I think that is papaya. Yeah. All right, folks, just like they've asked me to do, I'm about to add this to my Instagram story. They're at Busch Gardens. Food and Wine begins. There's my food. One of 3 stories I shall send tonight. And right there, I'm sending it right now. Check out Instagram.com/TampaJ. It's time for the taste test. Who knew we were going to have Jamaican food first off the bat? We got a little bit of everything there. The rice, the fruit, the meat. Wow. That's really tasty. The meat has a lot of flavor. Pow. I think next up I'll do Colombia over here. Colombia food, a lot of good spots for Colombia food in Tampa. One of my favorite Colombian restaurants, La Pequeña Colombia. Really good Colombian restaurant, try it. And this is by Toma, and I'm about to take my empanada. Oh, no way. I thought they had arepas, but they don't. They just have chicken croquetas and chocolate hazelnut empanadas and savory beef ham or cheese, also salsa verde empanadas. Now empanadas, there's a lot of empanadas in Tampa too. Colombian empanadas are great, especially when they have potatoes in them. I love that. I think I'm gonna go with the chicken croqueta. My chicken croqueta, very teeny. So wait till you see what's inside. It's very fresh, very hot. Ooh, it's warm. It's actually toasting my finger through the plate. Okay, I just shared my second Instagram story. Notice I've got my Vincent Price t-shirt on that I bought at Transworld last weekend in St. Louis. Croqueta. Let's see what it looks like inside. Wow. Chicken and cheese. It's almost like a mozzarella stick. Chile across from New Zealand. In New Zealand, they got roasted lamb, venison slider, deer slider, also Craggy Range Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Machua Rose. They've got rosé. They've got food and wine from New Zealand. And also back here we have India. We've got butter chicken, tomato curry, garlic butter, ginger marinated chicken, served with basmati rice and also chickpea masala. Little vegetarian option there for you. And here at Chile, they have churrasco, and local whitefish ceviche. Ooh, I've had Peruvian ceviche, I've had Ecuadorian ceviche, and ceviche from Mexico, but I've never had ceviche from Chile. I'm gonna go with the ceviche for my third punch. Well, look at that. Isn't that cute? A little cup of ceviche, fish soup. So I know typically they cook the fish overnight in lime juice. The lime juice actually, the acid cooks the fish. And I believe they do that the same with this Chilean ceviche. It's time to try it. Also, I hear someone fired up some music over here. Right in front of the Busch Gardens banyan tree. Look at that. And Canada. They're selling a smoked Gouda salmon sandwich. Live music's good. Got a good voice. Ceviche time. Cheers. Oh wow, what's this duck doing? Hello, Mr. Duck. Listening to the music, are we? He's just sitting there, listening to the music, just like us. He likes it. Whack, that's quacktastic. You know I had to say it. Yeah, he's just chilling by the waterfall. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful spot for a food and wine festival. Nice little waterfall. Did I mention I was gonna eat my ceviche? I'll do that now. I know what you're thinking. A cold cup of fish doesn't sound really good, but I'll tell you what, I've had ceviche before. I really enjoyed it. Really good. If you like sushi, you'll like ceviche. Shout out to Busch Gardens for having such a diverse menu here. I've never seen ceviche anywhere at a theme park. That's amazing. A cold cup of fish. And out beyond the festival walkway, more of food and wine, more booths over here near the Coca-Cola Pavilion. We've got a lot more to see, and I hear more music. They've actually got tequila tasting at booth 11. They've got one that looks like a guitar, and it's strawberry, rock and roll strawberry. And this is what's going on here, so you can see. So I could actually use one of my punches to sample some tequila, although I probably won't do that tonight. I gotta drive home. And booth number 12 is Spain. Ooh, they have paella. Oh, I love paella. It's paella. I think it's paella, not paella. So I've already got 3 food items. I was thinking about getting a dessert and then a beverage, but the paella is tempting. Check this out. Brand new facade here. Busch Gardens Food and Wine Festival. Nice little wine bottle. That's nice. It's really neat. And right here is the map as we're being serenaded in the background. We'll check that out next. It's all the way around the oldest portion of Busch Gardens here. Hey, I just have to point out, Busch Gardens is about to turn, get this, 66 years old, March 31st, 1959. So happy birthday, Busch Gardens. Live music, 1, 2, 30, 4, 5, 30, and 7. And in France, booth number 13, they've got ratatouille. I have never had ratatouille. I kind of want to try it. It's also a vegetarian ratatouille. Italy, booth number 14, rotini puttanesca. I probably butchered that. Chicken marsala. And look at this dessert. Wow. Deconstructed tiramisu. That looks great. And here it is, the deconstructed tiramisu, which looks absolutely delicious. I'm gonna enjoy this. This is gonna be my 3rd and final Instagram story post of the night. I'm gonna share that. If you saw it, Welcome to the past. What do you think, Vincent? How about this for a sweet treat feature? Oh my God. Oh my Lord. That is so good. Oh man. Favorite thing so far. Maybe one of my favorite things ever at Busch Gardens Food and Wine. Any food and wine I've ever been to. That is freaking delicious. I'm glad I saved dessert for last. Well, not last. I'm gonna get a beer. I like the beer. All joking aside, that is so rich. I haven't even tried the wafer here. The cookie. And over here at the Butterfly Garden, they have the Courtyard Gallery, where they have this nice display of mini paintings. We've got a love bug. We've got a bottle of wine, sparkling wine. We've got some hyenas. Shout out to the artist, by the way. They're right down there in the corner. That reminds me of Lion King. And we've got butterfly, of course, in the Butterfly Garden. And look at this, the meerkats. That's nice. Also some flowers and, oh, I see what's going on here. Penguins. Woo. Lots of benches here in the Butterfly Garden to enjoy your snacks, your treats, your food, your wine, and a nice little garden to dine. Didn't mean to rhyme. Oh my gosh, I rhymed like 3 times. And the festival continues here on the west side of the hospitality house, across the bridge. We've got more food and wine. I think there's wine over here. There's definitely lanyards. So to break this down for you, if you want to come out, you can get a 10-item sampler for 70 bucks, save up to 40% off with 10-item sampler. For the best value, save up to 50% off for the 15-item sampler. That's 85. And then they have an 18-item sampler, pass member exclusive, 85 bucks. So if you're a pass member, you can get $85, you can get 18 samples. That's amazing. I think that's as many as they've done. America, booth 15 USA, they got the lobster roll, the New England lobster roll, and also crab cakes. Also in the Springs Tap Room, they typically have an option for you for their food events. Let's see what's in here. I just love the mid-century modern vibe in here. Less than a week ago, I was at Anheuser-Busch in St. Louis. This is where they used to make beer as well. Budweiser specifically, and hand it out free. Isn't this awesome? I love this. This never gets old. Although they have a bar in here, a full bar, and many different drink options, there is nothing I see on the menu inside the tap room for food and wine. So I'll be back there sometime, but I'm going somewhere else for the free stuff. And look at that, I found the wine booth. Booth number 17. Old World Wines. And also they have craft beer here. Red wines, white wines, rosé wines, and craft beers in the Pines. Fell on Black Days. That's a different name. Dad Bod and Orange Wheat. What do I want? Let's see. In the Pines sounds good. It's Wild Rover Brewing Company and out in Oldsmar. Hey, I once went to the Wild Rover with my parents for my dad's birthday one year. That's cool. Maybe I'll do that. As I'm waiting for my beer, here's some of the wines that you can sample here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy that.
Thank you. Wild Rover, out off of Racetrack Road, just north of Oldsmar, my old stomping grounds. Really cool spot. If you like a good British pub, check them out. Pretty smooth for an IPA. I'm not really an IPA guy. I enjoyed it. There we go. That was my 5th punch. I have eaten and I have drank. I'm still drinking. All right, folks. So encore. Guess what? We're heading into the Gwazi Event Pavilion for the actual media and client reception. So all of that food was just an appetizer. And here on the back of my lanyard is the itinerary. At 6 o'clock in just a few moments, the president reception begins. That's where the president will talk. And I didn't realize that Montgomery Gentry is actually kicking off the festival concert series tonight. And the Gwazi Pavilion has opened, and look who's welcoming us into the park. Hello. Thank you. And the reception begins. Look at this. We got drinks. Let's see, we got different kinds.
So what is what?
Yep. So this is our gin crush, and this is our strawberry lemonade.
Strawberry lemonade and gin crush. Let's go with the gin. Wow, that's got a powerful punch. No pun intended. We got a display over here. And here's all the food. Some we just ate. They've got it nicely displayed over here. Some of the empanadas. There's the chicken croqueta. Just ate that. The venison slider. The roasted lamb rack. The Nanaimo bar. I believe that's from Canada. They've got crepe Suzette. There's the ratatouille. The white bean cassoulet. Looks great. Here's the dishes from India. They got the butter chicken, the chickpea masala, and the rutini pananesca. That's actually from Italy. That's vegetarian as well. And we got more samples over here. Looks like we're gonna try the chickpea masala. Also a vegetarian delight. And they filled up so fast, there's no more tables over here to eat on. So I'm just kind of like eating it as we go. I was gonna film myself eating it, but I can't. Can't do everything with two hands. That wouldn't be fun, right? No, that would be fun. All right, here we go. I went to get a tea.
I'm Jeff Davis, and I'm proud to represent the group here today as the park president.
Jeff Davis.
Tampa. This actually will be my first Busch Gardens Tampa Food and Wine event as well, having just started here a month ago, and I can't be any happier than what we've got going on. We're investing over $35 million in this park this year in all phases of the park, including in this year's Food and Wine Festival to make it the best ever. We have all new flavors coming from the Caribbean and India, which are 2 new huts this year, alongside favorites from South America and Europe. So I can't wait to get out there and try some flavors. And then we also have a new executive chef, Chef LaVon Smith, and he actually just started. And he's been working hard to get this event going, along with Chef Pascal from our corporate office and Chef Tricia. So I just want to thank them, our event staff, and our F&B team for putting this together, as well as all the things we're going to experience tonight. So just a quick round of applause for those guys. Let's give them a hand. And then it's not only the food and wine that you guys are going to be experiencing tonight and all season long, but our concerts, which tonight we are so happy to have as our opening act, Montgomery Gentry, featuring Eddie Montgomery. So I'll meet you out on the Festival View and get ready to rock. But we'll be doing those concerts, and of course they're included with park admission. So whether you have a ticket or a season pass, if you have a pass, you're going to be able to come to all 22 days of the event and see all 26 acts. So if you don't have that pass, go out and get one right away. But the headlining concerts all for the event, and can't wait. But Food and Wine Festival isn't the only thing we have going on here at Busch Gardens. So Adventure Island opens up for the season next weekend. That's Tampa Bay's #1 water park. So come here and get to see some of the animals, ride some rides, and go cool off at Adventure Island. And make sure while you're there, check out Castaway Falls. It opened just last year. It's an interactive splash-play water area, multiple levels, and more than 100 distinct water play elements. And then we have some things, every year we have our annual maintenance going on the rides. And we're thrilled that the train will be back on the full loop this weekend. So that the back of the park will be a little bit easier at Stanleyville, as well as our Sky Ride, which if you watch it tonight, it's actually going through some final testing tonight. We open this weekend. And then we expect Sheep Stanley Falls Flume.
It is a tongue twister.
And Congo River Rapids to be open in about a week. So all the rides will be up and running and going at that point. But what we're really excited about is another grand opening that we'll have this spring, Wild Oasis at Jungala. And this thing's going to be great. So it's going to be North America's most immersive, kid-friendly adventure realm. And we have the animals that are actually going to be in that area starting to arrive already and going through their quarantine checks. So you're going to see things like capybaras, which are hot right now, anteater, squirrel monkeys, and exotic birds. And this exhibit that they're going to have is be very interactive for both the guests and the animals that we care for. And we have a world-class animal care team, and they've already started arriving these animals, so we can't wait. And they'll be part of our collection of over 200 species that we have represented here at Busch Gardens. And then soon, at some point, you'll be able to have some interactions with those animals after they get situated into their new homes. So keep an eye out for that. Along with that area, we have the treetop drop, which will be a new 35-foot drop tower featuring an immersive multimedia experience, and that'll be a great family ride. Canopy climb featuring 4 levels of climbing structures, 200 feet of horizontal climbing trails, and vertical climbs reaching 45 feet high. And if the adults don't want to climb all those nets, we have decks and ladders and steps that you can keep an eye on the kids so you don't have to climb all through that. And finally, the Enchanted Falls, which will be an interactive splash pad and play area with fountains and spray towers. And then right next to Wild Oasis, we have a new restaurant that will be opening up with some new food and flavors. And what's cool about that restaurant is it's the only one you actually sit and can look into an animal habitat. It's our orangutan habitat. So that'll be reopening, so get a look for that. So I'm so excited to be here at Busch Gardens. Looking forward to 2025 being the best year ever here. So if you dive into all that food and wine that has to offer, I invite you to check out our new cast member landing as well. And if we haven't met already, come see me tonight, or look for me in the park. I'm the guy carrying the orange broom around, so that's easy to spot. So cheers to everybody. Have a great night, and look forward to a great 2025. Thank you.
Well, that was nice. Thank you, Jeff.
That was very nice, Jeff.
Thank you, Mr. President. That was very nice, Jeff. Really well spoken. Seems like a very awesome guy. Congratulations for the new president position. Like that they gave us an update of everything going on here. I did notice that there was no mention of Kumba though. Uh-oh. That makes my speculation. Ooh, that makes it even scarier. Just a rumor, but no mention of Kumba during that speech. Wow, what a party. Just caught up with my friend Deej, owner of Spookala. He was out here too. Nice to see you, Deej. Spookala coming up soon, first weekend of April. Much ahead. Cheers. Come back soon. I love this song. Thank you for visiting Busch Gardens. Well, thanks for having us. And just like that, we've made it back to the parking lot. There's Montu. Thanks for watching, everyone. Gonna call it quits right here. Had a great time at Food and Wine. Thanks to Busch Gardens for inviting me out. Shout out to everyone there tonight. A lot of people having fun. Didn't stick around for the music for Montgomery Gentry. That's okay. I've seen them before. No offense to them. I like their music. Used to listen to a lot of country music back in the day, and actually saw them at Kenny Chesney concert. They were a part of that concert way back in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. I believe it was Montgomery Gentry, Big and Rich, Gretchen Wilson. Let's see, that was one of Carrie Underwood's first concerts. That's right after she won American Idol. Also, Dierks Bentley, which I really like. So yeah, used to listen to some country music. So come out, check out the concert series, check out the food, the wine, all of that. If you liked what you saw here, thanks for sticking to the end. Feel free to subscribe below if it's your first time. And there's always much ahead. I'll see you in the next video. I got quite a few videos planned this weekend, so we'll see you tomorrow. Know you're awesome. Know you're loved. And no matter who you are, what you're going through, just know that there's always much ahead. Hopefully for Kumba. Save Kumba, save Kumba, save Kumba. And also Montu.